first, to my left, the challenger. He is from Indianapolis, Indiana, and he weighs in tonight at 243 pounds. He is the #1 contender, Marcellus, the Mid-Atlantic King! And introducing to my right, from Charlotte, North Carolina, he weighs in tonight at 218 pounds. He is the undisputed, undefeated Pro Wrestling Evo Heavyweight Champion, Cedric Alexander!
Where's the ring girl?
Right here. John Cena, right there. Right here. Right in John Cena. There's your ring girl right here.
You wearing a John Cena t-shirt, really? Yeah, I'm the clown. This guy's wearing a John Cena t-shirt.
Here, give me the shirt. You got right here. You got the shirt. Right here. Come on, King. Show me some love.
Wrestling fans, this is Zach Salvation sitting here. Wrestling fans, this is Zach Salvation standing beside, what's your name again, sir?
Ryan Jacobs.
Ryan Jacobs, it's a pleasure. Now, why don't you answer me this question? Why is Marcellus King in the main event and not Joey Sylvia?
I think he basically threatened his way in. I don't know if you saw episode 2 on ProWrestlingEvo.com.
Yeah, you kind of bitched out on that.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, when you get kidnapped, blindfolded, and taken in probably what is essentially a rape van, then call me, okay?
Well, it has happened to me before. It cost me a lot of money. She was very expensive, but it was the best time of my life.
Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't really had any sleep in the last 2 weeks from that, so.
I understand. You did look scared.
Yeah.
I like it. Shoulder tackle by Marcellus King. He's big. He's leaned down for this match. I will put him to that. He used to be kind of really out of shape. I'll say that about him. Nice backflip. Cedric, drop kick. Marcellus is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, and you know, you face both these guys. What's the key to beating either one? Look at that! Oh, nice.
Suicide dive landing on his feet, only like Cedric Alexander can.
The fans here are getting really behind Cedric Alexander.
Hell, I tried the damn thing earlier and landed right on my face.
Yeah, how are your arms feeling?
My hands are really hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
By the way, I love what you said in the ring there. That was awesome. So what are you going to do about your complaints? You going to do anything about it? I've been the biggest supporter of yours.
Clothesline by Cedric Alexander, the 2 count. Senior official Mark Beatty likes to check his combatants before the match. In the back.
With what? Does he just check him with his hands, or?
Like a referee should. Are you insinuating homosexuality?
No, I thought you were.
Who's this guy? Marcellus taking him back. Cedric Alexander's been in control in this match most of the time. Now Marcellus is gaining control. He's definitely got the strength advantage. I'll give him that. What is this whole circus deal that I'm seeing?
I don't know. Marcellus joined me for commentary in the first match, and I pried, and he about beat the shit out of me. So, quite frankly, I dropped all lines of questioning there. But he did say earlier tonight, I didn't understand why, but he said tonight the circus gets in control, and there was a 2 count there after a big boot to Cedric Alexander by Marcellus King.
King of the Circus definitely gained the upper hand. As soon as I started talking about Cedric having control of the match, seems Marcellus King has...
You jinxed him.
I did. You know, I wrestled Cedric in the main event of the Pro Wrestling Evo 8 tournament.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a competitor. I'll give him that.
Match you should have won, in my opinion, but neither here nor there.
Match I should have won. That was Jake Manning's fault, but you know.
Yeah. And we saw how that turned out. By the way, did you get a chance to look at the Merit Challenge previously? That was pretty interesting. Oh, look at that. Nice hurricanrana there by Cedric Alexander.
That was actually a tilt-a-world head scissors.
Tilt-a-world head scissors, okay. By the way.
Curb stomp.
I've drank a case of beer before tonight, so before
That's awfully professional.
Well, that's what CEO Patrick Wright told me to do. So he said my commentary was boring. It probably is, but hey, I'm having a good time. That's all that matters.
2 count after a knee drop. You see, Marcellus King, if I could just talk about him for a second, he's kind of like what I'm talking about. There's a lot of crap going on. You know, this company's only been alive for 3 shows, and I'm already starting to not appreciate it.
Well, he's lost his last 2 matches. I don't understand how you can be #1 contender by losing your last 2 matches. He lost to Cedric Alexander in the semifinals of Evo 8, and then he lost to Joey Silva at an event we won't name, but it was the previous event. Meanwhile, you lost to Cedric Alexander in the finals.
Cedric Alexander needs to mount some offense here shortly, or he is going to be in grave danger. You see, because coming from a professional wrestler's standpoint and perspective, when you are the one who is not in control, you actually fight harder. For some people, that may not logistically make sense. You see, in the case of this headlock right here, Marcellus King has got a nice tight headlock applied in the center of the ring. If Cedric needs to get out of this, he either needs to crawl to the ropes or power his way out. Either way is going to cause him to force energy out of his body. Whereas Marcellus King uses his weight advantage and strength to simply maintain control.
He's just leaning on him right now. He's just putting all his weight on him. He's pretty much chilling.
He's pretty much bullying his way through this match, kind of like he did into the match beforehand.
Exactly. And I'd really like to know, beautiful jawbreaker.
Desperation jawbreaker, yes sir.
The thing, what would you call that?
That would be a flapjack.
Okay. I was going to call it a pancake, flapjack.
Nice.
So, the thing about Cedric Alexander, though, that you got to give him credit for, and you've seen it firsthand, the kid has a ton of heart. He does not quit. He's got a motor that will not stop.
Scoop slam followed by an elbow drop. Marcellus King staying in control.
But at the same time, Marcellus King is devious and vicious enough that maybe tonight is the night the motor stops.
He's definitely a bully, and I don't appreciate bullies. Smacking to the back, the ultimate sign of disrespect in professional wrestling.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, sir.
The slap to the face, not. 2 count there.
Well, let me answer you this. If I were a man of honor, let's say I'm going to slap you, would you rather see me slap you or not see me slap you? Which one would you feel disrespected most about?
I would take the back slap, yeah.
You ever seen those Facebook posts? A true friend stabs you in the front?
No.
Okay, well, a true friend stabs you in the front, so they don't slap you in the back. You understand what I'm saying now?
We'll roll with it, yeah.
Mr. 24 beer drinking before you go out and commentate?
I'm not a Facebook guy. I'm more on Twitter. By the way, do you have a Twitter, Zach Salvation?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you can follow me at Mr. Zach Salvation.
Is there an underscore or anything in there?
Just Mr. Zach Salvation. It's a funny little gimmick I got with it. When somebody says, are you on Twitter? I say, yeah. It's they say, is it Zach Salvation? I say, it's Mr. Zach Salvation to you, sir.
Damn.
We share
that's
a
just
laugh.
sharp. That's sharp.
We share a laugh. Yeah, we share a laugh.
Your wit knows no bounds.
Marcellus King now has stayed in control for the past 5, 6, 7 minutes of this match, delivering a forearm to the back. Now he is going to get him a vicious belly to back suplex right there in the middle of the ring. Now this I will not appease to. He's jaw jacking and the crowd.
Another key thing he's been doing here though is he's taking the crowd out of it. The crowd was hot for Cedric Alexander at the beginning of this match, and now, I mean, they're still going, but you know, I think the crowd is starting to lose faith in Cedric. They're seeing the lights maybe going out on his title reign.
And now, obviously, a blatant choke by Marcellus King, not appreciated.
What is Beatty's deal here?
Beatty
He's right
sees
there.
it. Beatty gets him off, starts to count. Hey, he sees it. Hey, his job as a ref is to not get in there and touch the professional wrestlers. He is only allowed to appease to the rules and apply them. Mark Beatty did a damn good job right there.
Hey, I'm not bashing Mark Beatty. I'm just saying this is a title match. We shouldn't be seeing blatant chokeholds. Now, granted, he was looking at him in the front.
What would you expect from a big 300-pound bully right there in the middle of the ring?
I really don't know. What would you expect?
I would expect Cedric Alexander to flip over to his back, stick his knees up right into the man section of Marcellus King. This may be the advantage that he needs to take control of this match. I foresee a 3-bump gimmick coming up right here.
Three-bump gimmick,
A three-bump gimmick. Classic scene. It's what we do.
I would say 5.
Well, no bump yet. Or fall down, excuse me. I'm sorry. Third wall, fourth wall, sixth
Fourth wall. Well, hey, CM Punk destroyed that about 4 weeks ago.
Who's that?
Oh, hey, doesn't matter.
And a bear hug. Cedric desperately needed to gain an advantage right there. Marcellus King, albeit a bully, albeit a smartass, albeit a complete and utter jerk in the backstage area, he's smartened up and he is applying a move in which he, the bigger man, is applying to the smaller man, thus keeping the same concept throughout the entire match. You have to give the devil his due.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, take out the back, take out the energy. Cedric ain't going to be doing this bouncing off the ropes, flying off the top rope. Marcellus is basically just methodically breaking Cedric Alexander right now. Cedric not showing any quit, though. Showing the heart of a champion.
Not showing any quit like Caleb Conley did earlier. Could have made the save, but allowed me to take that vicious. What is this move called?
Holy shit, it's called an abdominal stretch.
Man,
I had to pull out the wrestling book on that one. Wrestling 101 for dummies.
Well, you know, smartphones allow you to Google search right instantaneously, so therefore you really didn't have to know what the move was called. You could have just Googled it.
I'm still living on print. I don't even have a
Now,
smartphone.
this is intelligent. I will put this over. He's applying elbows to the abdomen as he's in an abdominal stretch. A very keen maneuver there by Marcellus King.
Softening up the ribs.
Cedric has stayed at,
See, I would like to see Marcellus King here grab a leg here. Wrench more on Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, and if he tires out quickly, I see the fist moving. It means he's shaking. That means he's getting some fire, trying to get some blood flowing. There you go. Try to bruise up that quadricep. I'm telling you, a bruise to the muscle will prohibit you. Adrenaline doesn't help bruises. I promise you that.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. That was very impressive. Marcellus King showing some signs of weary now.
Cedric really favoring that back. Two. Wow.
That could have been a 3 count, but as you see, Marcellus King stuck his head down, got his breath, and then went for the pin. My philosophy, my training will tell you, you pin first, breathe second.
I like that. That's about the only drop-in I got for you on that one.
You know, I'm actually sounding like a hypocrite right now. I'll give you that much, just because of the fact that, I could not gain an advantage on the Max earlier. I cannot, say enough about those two gentlemen.
Well, as you said earlier, though, you went against a highly established tag team. Those guys have been wrestling together for over a decade. You're not a tag wrestler. You're a singles competitor. I think that's what you're good at. That's what you need to get back to. Screw the tag matches. Get back to where you're good
almost
at.
had advantage right there.
Takes a back
almost
elbow.
had it, and in a reversal back elbow. That was vicious. Right to the jaw. Marcellus King backing up. He's sizing him up for something. Going for it.
Oh, splash. Oh, my
I thought
goodness.
that was 3.
Cedric Alexander could be hurt here. I don't know if he's asking for a water, if he's asking for the fans to get behind him, or he's asking for something. What would you do in this situation?
Well,
if you have your hands in the air, you're the wrestler, you give me the insight, what would you do there?
Well,
what does
hands
that
in
mean?
the air actually give you an opportunity to breathe. You notice whenever you're tired in football practice.
Stretches out the lungs so you can get full air.
Stretching out the lungs. Very good.
Damn.
Suplex number 2, Marcellus King showing up. Bridge, roll over.
Should I call this what it is, or should I just call it 3 suplexes? Oh!
Look, we could call that move the 3 thugs.
Ooh, I like that.
I mean, that's not a racial slur, is it?
No,
I mean, there's 2 fine black gentlemen sitting there in the middle of the ring wrestling, competing for the World Heavyweight title of Pro Wrestling Evo.
I'm not touching that one with the 10-foot pole. You
I
keep
don't
going.
care what Marcellus King says.
Oh,
my
beautiful
God!
enziguri!
Right to the face. Right in the face. He hit him right in the face.
Whoa.
I've called him a bully. I've called him just about every name in the book. Now I'm going to come out and say it. Marcellus King is a thug. He walks around like he's got the biggest dick in the locker room, and he's got another thing coming.
Tell us how you really feel there, Zach. I'm a big fan of yours, but why such the hate? What is the
There is
history?
no hate. There is nothing but respect in my heart. I respect a competitor for the competition. That way I have clothesline by Cedric. There's bump 1.
You just called him the biggest dick in the locker room.
Bump 2. Number 3, he's going to fire up. I see something big and strong coming from Cedric Alexander. Shoots to the ropes. Marcellus King goes for the reversal. Cedric Alexander, drop kick to the legs. Hits the ropes again. He gets on the front face. Falling downward spiral. Back senton. Lot of air. Cedric Alexander finally. 1, 2, and he kicks out. He kicks out. Cedric Alexander finally had the advantage that he needed. That was it. 3-bump gimmick followed by a combination. Next thing you know, Cedric Alexander almost had the 3 count, but it did not happen.
I've
I've
never seen the 3-bump gimmick work. I've never seen it pay off for the pin. Name a time. You got Google on your smartphone, you just said.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Another kick to the face. Cedric is not out of gas. Going up, springboard.
Oh!
Springboard into a diamond cutter, into whatever you want to call it. Another 3 count. 1, 2, and he kicks out again. Marcellus King showing his side of resiliency.
I don't think Marcellus King expected this earlier in the match with the way he was dominating Cedric Alexander.
Well, thugs are usually dumb. I mean, you've been watching the Pro Wrestling Evo tapes.
Look at this. What the hell? Circo's coming to the ring. He's coming to the ring. He's going. What the? And just like
this is exactly what I'm talking about.
The lackey once again fails Marcellus King.
Marcellus.
And oh
my gosh. If this is it.
No freaking way.
He just hit him with his finishing move. 1, 2, and.
Oh, he kicked out.
He kicked out. Cedric Alexander showing the light.
Look at Marcellus King. He cannot believe this right now.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Wow. I'm out of breath. I'm flabbergasted here. And I think
that's exactly what I'm talking about, thugs. You've been having this Circo cat walk around, do his dirty work for him.
This is Bush League. This is not wrestling. This is Bush League right now.
Marcellus King.
Oh, beautiful moonsault. He misses. This is Cedric Alexander's opportunity to shine.
Another thug dumb move by Marcellus King. He's big, he's strong, and he does not need to cut a moonsault off the top rope.
Should use that power. He should use those muscles that he's been building.
The man's gotten in phenomenal shape. Again, the devil is due nothing but respect. But, you call a spade a spade. Going for the third kick, he missed. He's up on his shoulders. Fireman's carry. He lands on his feet. Goes for the kick. Oh!
Wow.
Spinning bicycle kick. 1, 2.
I think Marcellus King's going to be checked for a damn concussion after this match. He's been kicked in the head about 7 times. There's only so much you can take. I don't care how hard-headed you are.
That was absolutely clutch by Cedric Alexander, but as you can see, he needs the fans behind him, and they're getting behind him. It's a tough crowd tonight. These kids are making fun of me like crazy. Marcellus setting up in the corner. He could be plotting. Cedric may be taking too much time here. Flapjack into...
Oh, no.
Into a running, possibly. Powerbomb into the turnbuckle. I told you, I saw it coming a mile away. Cedric, he took too much time. On his shoulders again. Spinning him around. Oh! No way. That's got to be it. That's an F5 right there by Marcellus King. 1, 2, and he kicked out. Cedric Alexander, the resilient young buck that he is.
Now, you felt this. You've seen this firsthand at Evo 8. You gave Cedric Alexander all you got, all you had. And, I think he got a little frustrated then. Marcellus King,
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Jake Manning ran in the ring and stuck his nose in business he didn't need to. This is supposed to be about competition, not about run-ins on every main event. Yeah. Proved by Circo earlier. Cedric rolls through the ropes, kick to the chest.
Alexander trying to get the crowd behind him. What is Circo doing here? Come on, ref. What the hell?
You see now the
springboard.
Rules.
He's going to catch him. And here we go. He's going to do it again.
2 backbreakers in a row. Marcellus King taking advantage. 2 and 3.
What the? 3. Wow. We got a new Evo champ.
We do. We got a new bully thug Evo champ. I guess the thugs are running the circus now, as they say.
I think the thugs were already running the circus. Now the thugs are running the asylum.
This is the Boulder Dash and Poppycock that I was talking about earlier. Absolutely disrespectful.
Well, what are you planning on doing about this? You obviously have a problem about this. Ladies and gentlemen, there is your new Pro Wrestling Evo heavyweight champion, Marcellus King. He basically threatened his way into the card tonight. Cedric Alexander, unbelievable. I'm at a loss for words here, Zach.
You can judge that by my silence, thug. Just a dirty thug.
It's a good way to send the crowd home happy, huh?
I got a great idea to send the crowd home happy. I got 2 words for you, and it's actually 1 word. Zach Lash.
What the hell are you going to do? Zach Salvation, he's getting up here from the commentary booth. He just said 1 word, Zach Lash. I think he's going to go to the ring, fans. As you can tell, there is definitely some. Salvation says there's no history between him. There's nothing but respect. But he is tired of the thuggish ways of Marcellus King. I believe there's a little bit more deeper in that. As you heard, he want to go into it. And look at this, Circo's beating up on Alexander. Here comes Salvation to make the save. Oh, Circo, you don't know what you got. I know what you're going to have. You're going to hit a Zach Lash just like that. I tell you what, he may be the new Pro Wrestling Evo heavyweight champion, but Marcellus King better watch his back, because Zach Salvation is a man on a mission. Oh, he's asking for the mic. Here we go.
What the hell am I doing? Why don't you shut the hell up, you dirty thug? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm talking about. This garbage that Pro Wrestling Evo has become. You are nothing more than a board. If I had lunch money, I swear to God I'd give it to you right now. This man right here is a damn fine competitor, and you had to use your lackey. You had to use that masked piece of garbage to take advantage and win the title. Just like a chump. Just like a chump. You've been walking around backstage like you got the biggest thing swinging since King Kong. And I'm telling you this right now, Mr. BPS, you don't sit there and measure the size of your members. You stand toe-to-toe with the greatest show on earth.
You tell him, Zach! Yeah, you faggots! Yeah, your boyfriend!
I promise you this. You want to walk around backstage bullying people. You want to walk around backstage doing the same garbage at every indie show that I've been on. You got jackasses promising that they're going to come, work the main event, and no show. You got jackasses like you walking around like you own the joint. Now you are faced with the jackass like me that's going to take this company over and set it straight. Count down the days and bow down, mofo. Bow down in fear, because salvation is here.
I'm the champion.
That was a damn fine contest. Don't worry about that thug right there. He's going to get caught, if you know what I'm saying. Now, this man says you're upon Cedric Alexander, a fine competitor. He's had a lot of enough time for that in the show. Thank you very much for coming to Pro Wrestling Evo, ladies and gentlemen. I regret not rule with the turn. Oh, yes,
There's something back here, brother, that I don't understand what's going on. That's macho.
You see, indie shows, ladies and gentlemen, are supposed to be fun. Yeah! You're supposed to have a good time, not have to worry about run-ins and TV tapings and different types of things. Oh, yeah, you got that old chick figure right there, yeah. I'm thinking, Marcellus King is going to get the living hell beat out of him by Zach Salvation. Yeah. August 20th, count your days, ladies and gentlemen. Go tell a friend, go tweet it. You can follow me at Mr. Zach Salvation. Twitter.com. You can follow everything that I'm doing, the training and all that stuff. You can count your days, Marcellus King. Circus may be running the show for now, but you are going down. This is shirt I was supposed to wear.